Hey, so I remember I told y'all that I was going to tell y'all about how the Waffle House tried to play me. Yesterday, I went on a pretty cool play date with somebody from one of the Atlanta Moms groups that I'm at. Went to the Fernbake Museum and we went on a little trail walk underneath there. It was great, like all around good time. After that, I met my husband for breakfast, right? So we were like, well, where do you want to go? I was like, I don't know. Let's do Waffle House. Now, let me just pause and say this. For years, I hated the Waffle House because every time I went, my soda or my orange juice tasted like bleach and dish soap. So I just didn't go. But then my husband was like, "Well, I like the Waffle House. They're all over Georgia. Let's go." Well, we moved. So before we moved here, I started to go to the Waffle House with him, and I was like, "Okay, prove me wrong then. Come on, waffles, steak and eggs." So my thing that I get whenever I go to any breakfast place is steak and eggs. I love a good steak and egg, right? Love me a good steak and egg. But not yesterday. Yesterday, I went and I ordered steak and eggs from the Waffle House, and I had steak and eggs and hash browns. And my baby got some sausage and eggs, and my husband had grits, eggs, hash browns, and a waffle. Right? Simple. So the food comes out, and like as they're bringing the food, I'm like, "What the fuck is that smell?" Like, I mean, it smelled like hot death. Like somebody had done killed some roadkill or a deer had done died or something back there and they just let it sit. It smelled like chicken that somebody left in the back seat of their car when they went grocery shopping and they forgot that it was back there for about 3, 4, 5 days in 100-degree Texas heat. It smelled like, oh, it just smelled bad, y'all. Like, it smelled like the shit in the back of your grandmama's refrigerator that she forgot was there for a couple of years while y'all was looking for some Tupperware and found it. It was giving stank. It was giving death. It was giving roadkill. It was giving, why are you giving this to me? That's what it was giving. So I'm sitting there like, what is that smell? So I'm smelling my baby's food. It's not my baby's food. I'm smelling my husband's plate. Not your plate. So I reached down. I smell my own plate. And my own plate smelled like ass. And I'm looking at Irvin. I'm like, it's my food. And if you know anything about me, I can't play about my food because by the time I get to a restaurant, I'm already like beyond hungry because I had to figure out where I wanted to eat in the first place. I'm starving, right? So don't play with me and my food. And so I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out, am I gonna cuss these folks out because this shit stank. It stunk over there. They knew when they brought it over here that it was funky. They knew this shit was old. And Urban is just like, he just sitting there like this. He got his head down. He like, um, um, I don't know. So by the time I look up, they rush into the table to take my plate. Mind you, I ain't said shit. I ain't said a motherfucking thing. They come over there and heard it. Oh, I'll fix this for you. Don't worry about it, ma'am. And let me get this for you. So you gonna take my plate before I raise my hand to complain because you knew this shit was rotten. You knew it. And then after the little cook came and took the plate, somebody was like, "I'm so sorry, ma'am. We're gonna fix that for you." What you fixing? What you fixing? So you mean to tell me that you knew the shit was rotten and you brought it over here to see what I was gonna say, if I was gonna say nothing or if I was just gonna eat it? So you just out here serving people rotten shit as long as they don't say nothing about it. So y'all, at this point I'm mad. I ain't even hungry no more. I'm just like pissed off because you done messed up my appetite. And they bring me another steak, and it's cool. It don't stink, but like how you smell something and the smell be stuck in your nostrils. Well, that's what happened. So I couldn't eat my steak. I ate my hash browns and I ate the new eggs they gave me, but I left that steak there, and then I made a complaint with the health department because what you're not gonna do is play with me and my food. You're just not. And if anybody is wondering, it's the Waffle House in Lithia Springs off Thornton and Blair's Bridge. Like, don't even. And they close in the middle of the day. So they open from like whenever till noon o'clock or till 2 o'clock, and then they close from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. So I should have known something was rotten in Denmark or rotten in the Waffle House or just rotten within their spirits because how? How? Like, who told y'all this was okay? But anyway, I made a complaint. I hope they get audited or checked or whatever it is. I hope somebody goes by there and it's like, okay, y'all dirty, y'all nasty, y'all food right. We're gonna shut y'all all the way down now from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Y'all just can't make no food no more. But yeah, that was my experience. So I don't know that I'm giving completely up on the Waffle House. I'm giving up on that one though. That was the first bad experience I've had in a few years, but it was reminiscent of the reason why I didn't eat the Waffle House in the first place. Yeah, so that was it. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button down below. Like this video, leave me a comment of some of your worst experiences with the Waffle House or any other restaurant that you might patronize. Just let me know, like what happens when you get bad food. Like how do you deal? I cuss, but I want to know how y'all handle it. Bye.